everyone, it's Hillary here with Pastor Brad.
Good day.
Happy New Year. We are so excited to be back with you in 2022 to give you all the information you need to be in the know about what's going on here at Copper Hills. Brad, no worries, I am not dressed like an elf today.
Yeah, I'm glad you're out of rehab. Therapy obviously has helped. Medications are helpful to you. I see
no
that.
rehab.
I keep being afraid that someone's going to come up behind me in this scary costume of some kind.
You should be afraid.
Just focus for right now,
Well,
okay? Like we got this to do.
I'm just going to say there are a lot of other holidays in the calendar
I know,
year.
I'm frightened.
And there are a lot of other costumes that we could explore.
I'm glad there's no New Year's costume.
I feel like there's some stuff coming up that we might want to go through. So
just let's go. Come
on.
All
right. We got a lot to cover. We're excited about everything coming up in January, so let's jump in. First of all, I'm really excited to tell you about Financial Peace University. That's starting up here in a couple weeks, and I just love this program. This is Dave Ramsey's financial plan and really helps you get out of debt and get a handle on your finances. My husband and I took it when we had just two young kids.
And I've done it too.
Yeah, and it changed our life and the way that we handled our finances. But rather than me like talking about it and telling you all about it, let's watch Dave Ramsey because he does a wonderful job of giving you an idea of what it's like.
Guy's got some energy,
doesn't
he?
Let's check it out.
What would happen if the people of God started handling money God's ways? You work too hard to get to the end of your life and have nothing to show for it.
This is my family's legacy that I'm talking about here. I've got to have a plan and be focused.
That knowledge that you pass down to your kids, that is how you change a family tree.
You change your life when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you have that moment where you say, I've had it. I am not going to live like this anymore.
Well, that just gets me so excited every time seeing Dave Ramsey amped up on stage. And again, we hope as many of our church family as possible is able to participate in Financial Peace University. Kicking off here in just a couple weeks, Wednesday, January 19th is the first night, and then it continues for 9 weeks. Head over to our website, copperhills.org/events, and you can find all the information there as well as the link to register. All right, next we have a little something kicking off tomorrow. Thursday, January 6th is the first night of our public Bible reading where we as a church family are coming together to read through the Bible straight through, out loud, in 72 hours. And we're so excited to bring this back. It was such an impactful and meaningful event.
I'm doing it with my kids and my grandkids.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we did it. We did it with my son last year, and it's so amazing to see them up there reading the Word out loud. And so we hope, again, as many of you can participate as possible. We have an online sign-up sheet, and you can see what slots are still available. There are actually kind of some big chunks of time available, so that's a wonderful opportunity if you want to get, like you said, your family together or some friends, or like my life group is doing a big chunk of time together. So be sure to head over to our website. You can see what slots are available. You can sign up right there. And again, we hope you can join us for that. One small change that we want to let you know about is the plan was to do a smaller worship set at the front end, kind of an acoustic set, and then conclude on Sunday with a big full worship night. Unfortunately, COVID has hit us a little bit over the last couple of days, so some of our staff and our church family are volunteers and our worship team, so we are just going to be postponing that big worship night on Sunday. So we won't be finishing with that. We're still going to do probably a time of prayer. If you want to come for the end of that Bible reading, you are more than welcome to do so, but we'll be back in touch with a worship night at a later date.
Yeah, and you mentioned COVID. Unless you're living under a rock someplace, you know what's happening in our country, and it affects us as a church family as well. I want you just to be assured we're doing everything we can, the precautions that are appropriate, and so we're aware it is affecting us, but we're going to live through this, and we're going to be okay. So a couple of other things I want to let people know about. Later this year, we have two fantastic trips, call them mission trips, call them spiritual formation trips, whatever you would call them too. One is to Turkey and Greece, and the other is to Israel at the end of the year. The Turkey and Greece trip was really interesting to me because it's going to follow the steps of Paul, visiting the cities where he started churches, and so that might be of interest to people. That's in September. The one at the end of the year, we've done this a couple of times. In fact, we're picking up a trip to Israel that we couldn't do because of COVID last year, but we're going to do that again in December. So the reason I tell everybody that is there's an information day coming up a week from this Sunday, the 16th at 12:45, right here on campus in the Mini Odd. If you're interested in getting information, maybe even just superficially interested, but you're there, or you're saying, I really want to go, that's for you to come and ask your questions. We'll have information for you. So that's the 16th. Check that out and be part of that. Then, of course, it's New Year, and lots of ministries get their kickoff from taking a bit of a hiatus over Christmas and New Year. We have men's studies, women's studies, Moms in the Word.
Food trucks.
Food trucks are coming up a week from
truck.
Thursday. So check out our website, copperhills.org, events. All those are listed there. That's the way you can catch yourself up to date with what is happening. And of course, this weekend, we start our first weekend with 3 services on Sunday. You know the times well, but I'll tell you anyways what they are: 8:30, 10, and 11:30. Pick one of those, join us, be here. We'll be online as well, but there's nothing like being together. So hope you have a great week.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you this weekend.
Have a great week.